Welcome to the pulse of our industry.
PALSCON speaks.
Service contracting stories.
People, policy, practice. Building the standard with every single stride. Integrity is flowing like a rising tide. We bridge the gap where the workforce meets the aim. PALSCON
Is the name.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of PALSCON Speaks, the podcast. I am Maricar Suarez, your host for today's episode. Thank you for joining us, whether you're watching online, listening during your commute, at the office, or wherever you may be. For today's episode, we are featuring a very exciting discussion inspired by the theme of the upcoming 16th PALSCON National Conference. And our episode is entitled Navigating Workforce Decisions in the Unknown. Today's business environment continues to evolve at an unprecedented pace. Organizations are facing economic shifts, changing workforce expectations, technological disruption, talent challenges, and increasing pressure to remain competitive while continuing to support their people. As leaders navigate these realities, one question remains. How do organizations make the right workforce decisions when the future is uncertain? This year's PALSCON National Conference aims to address exactly that. Today, we'll get an exclusive preview of what participants can expect from the conference and why this event is more relevant than ever for contractors, service providers, business leaders, and workforce professionals. Let's meet our guests. Joining us today are two leaders who are helping shape what promises to be one of PALSCON's most meaningful and timely conferences. Our first guest is a member of the Board of Trustees of PALSCON National and Secretary for PALSCON South Luzon Chapter Region 4A. And currently, he serves as chairperson of the membership committee. He has been actively involved in strengthening member engagement, organizational growth, and industry development initiatives within PALSCON. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Adrian Flores. Our second guest serves as the chairperson of the 16th PALSCON National Conference and is leading the team behind this year's highly anticipated gathering of industry leaders, service contractors, business executives, and workforce professionals. He also recently graduated from Oxford University with distinction. Through his leadership and commitment to the industry, he continues to champion initiatives that promote collaboration, innovation, and professional growth. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. J.R.D. Santa Ana. Gentlemen, welcome to PALSCON Speaks. Kumusta kayong dalawa?
Uh, this is our first time to attending a podcast, and hopefully we could share our insights and encourage our participants to join the purpose of the discussion for today.
For me, this is my second time, and I hope everybody can join us in upcoming event.
So, suki na si Sir Adrian, no? Sa PALSCON Speaks. Okay, so I'm very excited in this episode, especially that coming from last year's conference, I was the 15th National Conference Chair, diba? So I know how it is to plan for the conference, and I know that you are both excited doing what you are doing right now, preparing for the National Conference of PALSCON. So let me get straight to the point, no? I have a few questions for the both of you. Depende na lang if sinong gustong sumagot, no? But on the first question, I want to ask what motivated you, the both of you, to accept the position as the chairperson and the vice chairperson of the 16th National Conference.
Yeah, I I think I have an idea already that I'm going to take the lead on the 16th National Conference, primarily because I was the vice chair of our dear president before. That was last year. And I think I was given a year of preparation. And then eventually, when I was asked to get someone who will also assist me at the same time, that I could also guide for the 17th National Conference, I believe Sir Adrian is the best person there. So when I was asked to get the to when they're getting the commitment that hopefully I could also invest my time for the 16th National Conference, I believe it's high time to share as well what I have learned globally. And I know that one of the main reasons as well is that PALSCON is on the forefront of workforce transformation. So since PALSCON is the leading industry in terms of employee deployment, employee engagement, employee upskilling, we believe that it's very important that we should also lead the conversation about workforce transformation. So that's the first one. The second one is that workforce issues about uncertainties and operational issues about pertaining to our workers is also a national conversation. So I attended ECOP, I attended several seminars and conferences, and most of them are targeting as well the same topic. But this time, what we wanted to focus on is not just a knowledge sharing event, but this time we wanted to help our participants to create better decisions. So, how can they make smarter decisions amidst uncertainty?
Wow. Parang that answer made it to my next question na agad. But before that, Sir Adrian, what prompted you naman to accept the position?
For me, on my end, because I'm the chairperson ng membership ng PALSCON. So, I think a while ago, nabanggit ni Sir JR yung mga transformation, saka yung mga better decision and communication. So, I think same sentiments ng mga members. So, I think this is the best time to attend all our members para mas ma-improve pa natin, magkaroon pa ng innovation ang industry natin. So, in this 16th National Conference, I think all of us will be better.
Wow, all of us will be better. I like that. And since yun nga, parang medyo meron na kayong konting na share about the vision of this conference, I'd like to know more on a detailed perspective. What is the exact vision and theme of this year's national conference?
Okay, so the theme for this 16th PALSCON National Conference evolved on the word uncertainty. When we were discussing about it, nag-usap kami ni Sir Adrian about, and the PALSCON board as well, about uncertainty. I believe lahat ng mga members, they know that uncertainty is really one of the major challenge that we are encountering. However, may mga members tayo that are thinking, paano natin siya ma-manage? Are we going to manage uncertainty? Can we stop uncertainty? So from this, the conference created the solution. Not a solution somehow, but somehow an alternative viewpoint probably for them to think about this word, yung uncertainty. So we all know na kapag dinidefine natin yung uncertainty kasi means it's something na we need to create a decision pero may kulang. We were discussing about it ni Ma'am Maricar earlier, although it's off camera, about we need a lot of information. What if we don't have the information available and we were asked to decide, which often nangyayari talaga siya, 'di ba? Na hindi talaga complete yung information natin. So, etong conference na to will help us create better decisions on that. Now, with this possibility na hindi complete ang information na makukuha mo, paano may ensure na smarter yung decision mo? So the theme that we have right now is navigating workforce decisions in the unknown. So yung unknown na word there actually is parang kumbaga parang first front pa lang siya kasi meron pa tayong tinatawag na unknown unknowns. So mas malalim pa siya. So ngayon magsisimula muna tayo sa unknown. So paano natin ina-navigate yung isang bagay na hindi natin alam with incomplete information? Makikita natin there na part ng theme natin is we will challenge our assumptions. Kumbaga part doon is we will ask ourselves, yung bang pinaniniwalaan natin ngayon is really tama, correct? And then from there, we will confront our bias. We will learn from the speakers, ano yung views nila, paano mababago yung views natin from their views. And then eventually, pwede tayong mag-reflect at the same, then eventually makapag-decide. So that's how the theme and the vision of the conference has been formulated, at the same time conceptualized.
Wow. Do you want to add some more to that, Sir Adrian?
I think lahat nabanggit eh. Pero ang maganda doon yung unknown.
Yeah.
Kasi napakalalim na salita in our industry. Yung alam kasi ng lahat, hindi man naaminin pero tingin nila sa sarili nila ng ibang players ay baka alam na nila lahat. Pero yung mga unknown na yun, I think yun yung kailangan natin abangan ngayon sa panelists na mabibigay ng this conference.
This is very interesting, Kasi, parang ngayon kasi nakikita natin, 'di ba, napaka fast-paced ng lahat, 'di ba? As the industrial revolution evolves, parang lahat ng yung uncertainties dumadami, mas nagiging siya, very challenging, no? So, I am very interested in this conference kasi parang you will be teaching the attendees, no? How to navigate things, how to decide, having these uncertainties, paano ba tayo come out na data-driven yung decision natin, na tama yung decision natin, no? Parang transitioning from the conventional to the new world, no? So I'm very interested in this one. Thank you for coming up with this theme for the 16th National Conference. But sabi ko nga, this is a great transition. Pero how will you definitely define yung specific differences nito from the old or the past conferences that we had at PALSCON? How will you define the specific difference nitong 16th National Conference natin?
At this point, I wanted to share to everyone that may mga viewpoints tayo that we have. And I think all viewpoints are available and possible. What they will learn from the conference is that walang right or wrong. They can use whatever approaches that they could use. So where I'm coming from, I can't say that the previous conferences are wrong, but primarily they also have contributed a lot in terms of the development of our members, at the same time in terms of development of our members and all the audiences na nag-attend. That's why what I did is I took that as an inspiration. For example, kay Ma'am Maricar, having the 3 sets of sessions and then merong TED Talk. So they will experience the same. The only difference is that at the beginning of the conference, ang mangyayari is magkakaroon muna tayo ng pulse check. So this time, hindi siya magiging knowledge sharing lang, but the speakers will persuade and influence these audiences para ma-appreciate nila na kapag nakikinig ba tayo ng ibang viewpoints, nag-change din ba yung perspective natin. So ang difference niya is that from the beginning, which is about mga 9 o'clock in the morning yun, they will be exposed to 3 provocations, questions na magtatanong sa kanila kung nag-agree ba sila doon sa mangyayari in the next 10 years or not. And then they will be, wala mo nang lalabas na result from there kasi we don't want them to be influenced. And then eventually, session 1 will start, session 2 will start, session 3 again will be shown to the audience. And then by then, doon ulit sila tatanungin yung whether they agree or disagree. So afterwards, ipaprocess siya through a TED Talk. So someone will also process it. I'm currently getting someone na talagang magaling din na speaker so that he can process it na whatever you answered ng 9 o'clock, hindi ibig sabihin mali ka kung mas mataas yung score ng nag-agree or disagree. The point there is, makikita mo yung importance that when you're exposed to different data, kasi data yung present ng mga speakers, some speakers will present quantitative data like yung research study nila na 95% of this, nandito, may iba naman na narrative or qualitative. So, pag nag-expose ka ba sa mga data, magbabago yung decision mo. So, by 3 p.m., makikita natin siya kung gaano kaganda yung exposure nila sa data, which is na-challenge nila yung assumption nila there. Kasi the goal is for them to question what they believe in. Is what you believe in correct at this point? Now, if you're exposed to that, mag-change ba yung mind mo or not? So yun yung magiging parang difference niya na different approach ng conference.
So by 3 p.m., makikita natin that there will be a shift, no?
Yeah, correct.
'Di ba? Kasi that's the tendency. When there's a question, you have an answer, 'di ba? Pero dito, titignan natin if your answer will remain to be your answer after 3 p.m., no?
Correct.
Oh, that's very interesting talaga.
So, Ma'am Maricar, the role of the speakers here is they will be presenting different angles of the situation. Like mamaya i-discuss ni Sir Adrian yung topics. So, these topics would have different advantage and disadvantages. And then, makikita natin kung nabago ba yung decision niya na kanina nag-agree siya. Optimistic ba siya masyado dun sa idea na yun? Or biglang lumipat na siya sa disagree? Parang ganon.
Oh. So, coming out from the past conferences we're in, syempre maraming learnings, maraming updates. Ito din, there will be new strategies, no, that we
Yes.
will learn
Yes.
in managing our businesses. Wow, ang ganda. So, dapat talaga, hindi lang talaga yung mga service providers ang a-attend dito, no? Dapat the general businessmen, the labor, lahat, no?
Yeah.
Pero particularly, how is this more specifically related to service providers?
I think everyone knows naman yung fast changing na eto incoming na yung mga technologies, AI. So alam natin yan yung relevant ng AI sa work natin. Yung kanina yung data driven na information kailangan meron na tayo niyan kasi how will you decide on our businesses, kailangan data driven na tayo. So second is this conference and this topic will also give us a chance paano ma-infuse ano ba yun? What do you call this? I-embrace ba natin yung hybrid work na yan? Kasi everyone is doing everything now in hybrid. Meron na tayong mga ganyang platform ngayon. And then in this form, yung mga hybrid na to, mabibigyan natin ng chance yung mga tao natin kung paano magiging comfortable, even the business, how it runs kung magkakaroon ng hybrid. And secondly, I think yung skill gap. So, yung skill gap nito maa-answer I think dito sa ating this coming conference na mabibigyan ng chance ang bawat isa na ma-evaluate kung ano na yung meron at kung ano yung wala. And then eventually mga partnership natin with governments like educational institutions. So baka makatulong tong conference na to tap with them and to eventually merge with the programs with the government in terms of skills and in an educational platform na meron tayo.
So you mean to say, Sir Adrian, in this conference, i-involve natin ang academy,
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
Oo.
Yes,
And I heard, Sir J, let me address this to Sir J. I heard this is going to be the first ever HR Expo ng PALSCON din. So can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, so it's the 16th PALSCON National Conference and at the same time the first HR Expo. So thank you so much again for the board, particularly with the leadership of Ma'am Maricar, doing this new trend, not trend, but at least I think it's an innovation because we believe that the purpose ng PALSCON is not just for our employees but rather as well for those future employees that we have, diba? So part yun, ang future employees natin ay mga students. So dun sa first HR Expo, we are inviting students this time here para matuto naman sila how to prepare themselves sa work. Part doon is magkakaroon tayo ng 1 to 2 hours lecture session sa para matutunan nila kung ano yung mga dapat nilang maintindihan pagdating sa contracts like probationary, regular, at the same time yung mga iba pang setup ng contracts para mas ma-empower sila in terms of ensuring their protection sa work arrangements. Kasi yun naman ang goal nating lahat. Even yung PALSCON, di ba? We wanted to ensure employee protection. Yun yung priority natin palagi. So, yun yung isa sa magiging mahalagang topic natin sa HR Expo natin. So, we're inviting the students as well this time here na umattend sila at makilahok dito sa HR Expo kasi sila yung magiging future na workforce natin. At the same time, future leaders din natin sila sa organization natin.
So meaning for the students, hitting two birds with one stone, no? Kasi educating them to be more sellable, 'di ba?
Yeah,
Pag
correct.
nag-apply na sila, paano nila ibebenta yung sarili nila to land a job. And at the same time, they will be looking into their future employers na rin, no?
Employers.
So talagang
Sure.
enticing to for the students and yung ating din mga applicants out there, no, na talagang until now naghahanap pa rin ng trabaho.
Correct.
Oh, very good. Also, sir, if you mentioned that there will be simultaneously, tama ba? Simultaneous
Simultaneous.
mangyayari yung Expo and the National Conference. Have you invited keynote speakers, panelists, special guests sa conference? And kung meron man, do you already have a list of them?
At this point, we're currently communicating with a set of speakers, but what we have in mind is that it must be represented yung lahat ng sector. So, bawat session para magkaroon ng productive tension, that's what we call it in Oxford, na someone will be from the academe. Ang academe will provide research-based data pertaining to a specific topic. So kanina si Sir Adrian is telling about the session. Siguro I would like to tell about the first session. The first session is about understanding whether is it really AI disruption or is it the governance that we put in AI. So magkakaroon tayo ng tension there whether we agree or disagree. So the academe will discuss about that based on research. There will be an industry practitioner as well that will be invited at the same time from the government. So titignan natin kung ano yung perspective ng bawat isa. So all of them will provide different advantages and disadvantages and their viewpoints whether they agree or disagree. The second topic naman, ma'am, is the about yung binabanggit ni Sir Adrian kanina. Is it really hybrid work ang magiging future natin or is it traditional pa din? So from there, same din, we need someone from the academe kasi syempre, di ba, they're enriching the data as well from their studies. Hopefully a future of work researcher, we're looking for that person, an expert na makapag-provide na ano ba yung future na mangyayari sa Philippines. In fact, may mga lumalabas na bagong mga setup right now which is mas preferred na din ng mga employees ang freelancing and gig economy. Diba? So we need to know that because it could also affect the industry of service contracting, not just a bilateral type of work arrangements. So from there, may academician tayong kukunin, meron din tayo sa government, and then sa industry practitioner. And then the last topic is about, ito magandang topic siya kasi at this point, I think since nag-start ako na mag-work, issue na yung mismatch. Until now, mismatch pa din yung problem. So gusto nating alamin saan ba talaga nagkakaroon ng problem. Is it the generational difference? Is it these people, us particularly millennials and the baby boomers, looking at Gen Zs having difficulty adjusting sa workforce? Or is it us, tayo mismo, hindi tayo maka-adjust to them? So magkakaroon tayo ng tension there. So ito na nga yung magiging importance niya. I-challenge na natin assumption natin. Are we rigid sa assumption natin that okay, na naniniwala tayo na pinaniniwalaan natin yung dapat but eventually makita natin na baka hindi na relevant yung assumption natin. So kailangan natin i-confront yung bias natin from there so that we can create better decisions.
I like it. So you're going to stir up, 'di ba? Kung ano man yung mga nakasanayan na natin. And then wake up call na rin 'to, 'di ba? Parang it's time na we step into this new way of doing business, no? Ang galing. I'm so excited about this national conference. But you mentioned about those attack that you're going to have in every sessions. And sabi nyo nga about there's the hybrid setup, kung yun pa ba yung magiging applicable in the next few years to come or not. Pero particularly, how else could the service providers, the HR leaders, and even the operations leaders learn in this national conference?
So Adrian, if you want for the members.
For the members, I think this is the best time to attend kasi ito ang magbibigay ng drive din para mag to get more information about this AI driven this technology, this hybrid and everything na magkakaroon kasi ng every susunod may alpha na eh. So eto na, this is the best time to put ourselves into position para mas mauna na tayo doon sa generations na darating na to kasi now we will put everything on the plate, and then this is up to the leaders to pick kung ano talaga ang best template para sa kanila.
Oh. So, we'll put everything on the plate.
Yeah.
And I heard about AI kanina, no? Kasi ako, honestly, on a personal note, over the past years that we've had national conferences, ito yung recent ones, okay? Siguro recent 5 years, not only with PALSCON and with the other organizations that we attend, AI is always one of the topics, no? Pero dito, Sir Jay, Sir Adrian, I wanna clarify, hindi na AI yung focus.
Yeah.
No? So, ano yung main focus natin dito, Sir Jay? Yung approach natin, no? Parang tayo na yung magiging robots, thinking like robots, 'di ba? Data-driven na. Ganun ba 'yon?
Actually, I tried analyzing, ma'am, the past conferences, and most of the conferences are exposing the business leaders about what AI is, ano yung mangyayari sa AI, and so on and so forth. So it's mainly what will happen. So I think mas malalim na approach siya this time, yung topic natin is that AI is there, hindi mo siya matatanggal. But
Yeah.
how can you maximize the presence of AI in your company? Is it really you adapting AI, or baka nagmamadali ka lang kasi yung iba nag-a-adapt sa AI? Do you really need AI in the first place? Now, when you decide to get AI as part of your operations, not just AI, but at the same time, the technology itself, the question there is, how do you govern it? Yun yung magiging question kasi there, na parang you can't just put a technology inside a company. Kasi what I learned as well there is that when you put something in your company, it will change the workflow sa company mo. Either one employee will adopt it, some employees won't. So mapapansin mo na stress ka na bigla doon, no? Kumuha ka ng bagong, ginamit mo yung bagong AI technology. Bakit 40% of my workforce hindi ginagamit? Bakit 60% gumagamit? So from there, mas makakatulong yung conference. Paano mo siya i-govern? Kasi hindi lang siya dapat kunin mo siya basta-basta, but rather yung code of conduct mo papasok lahat doon. Pati yung mga data privacy mo, gagalaw lahat siya. Kasi part ng governance mo yun eh. Mag-create ka ng policy on the adoption of AI. So yun yung matututunan nila when they join and participate sa 16th PALSCON National Conference.
So, it's more like aligning, no? Yung natutunan natin from the previous conferences
Correct.
to your operations
Yeah.
na talaga.
So more likely hindi niya ituturo sa atin ano yung AI na maging AI data coder tayo, but rather as owners, as HR practitioners, as leaders, how can we ensure that the AI is maximized as the first one? How can we ensure that AI will protect our business, our operations? At the same time, how can we ensure that AI could also improve the productivity of our employees?
And how we could address these uncertainties
Uncertainties, correct.
using AI.
AI, correct.
Wow. Sobrang excited na talaga ako. And now, as we move closer to the conference day, do you have any message to our members or to anyone else who wants to attend the conference? Sir Adrian.
On my end, why PALSCON member or non-PALSCON member should attend the conference. First is yung adaptability. Kailangan ma-address natin to mismo sa ating company, sa mga business owners and leaders, yung adaptability, the fast pacing natin ng technology ngayon. So kailangan mas mabilis na. And yung innovations na maibibigay pa ng conference na to, para nabanggit nga ni Sir JR, yung mga matututunan natin, and then kung paano natin i-govern, and then paano natin i-adjust ang mga policies natin with one changes sa ating company. So kailangan mas umattend sila in this coming conference. And I think yung sa sarili natin, yung transformation, kailangan ito yung tayo mismo tanggapin natin sa sarili natin na everything is changing na talaga, yung transformation. So after, siguro mas madaling matututunan to pagka nakuha natin sa sarili natin yung transformation is eto na, nasa mukha na natin, and then gawin na natin ito. So, once and for all, the 16th National Conference, umatin tayo lahat, and then I think lahat ng PALSCON member mag-enjoy dito at makakatulong ang 16th National Conference to improve our operations.
Wow. And alam naman natin that every conference leaves an impact, di ba, to
Yes,
all the
of
attendees. But this time around, Sir Jay, ikaw, what impact would you want to leave itong natin 16th National Conference to everyone who will attend it?
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. We know that there are topics available, like we have governance versus AI, and then we have hybrid versus traditional, and then we have mismatch versus generational differences. These are concepts available, but at the end of the day, we are leaders and we are human beings. So as human beings, we know that there is uncertainty. We know that there are incomplete information. Aside from the incomplete information that we have, another problem that we encounter is that our minds sometimes trick us because of biases. So ito yung pinaka-core na pwedeng matutunan natin in the conference, that we should be aware of our bias, and the person who will drive growth in the future, who will be able to manage uncertainty, is that person who do not look for answers to uncertainty, but rather that person who knows how to challenge yung assumptions niya. Kasi mas magiging mature siya and smarter sa kanyang decision. So I hope na yun yung magiging magandang legacy for everyone, na maging matured tayo in terms of our decision making.
May values realignment din pala, no? That's very nice. Okay, now, with everything that you have said in one single sentence, how can you summarize everything and encourage everyone to attend or mark their calendars yung date na September 3, 2026? I'd like to start with you, Sir Adrian.
September 3, 2026 is the day na hinihintay natin. PALSCON yan. Ito na po ang pinaka hinihintay natin to align everything. Nabanggit na lahat kanina pa, and huling binanggit ni Ma'am Maricar ngayon yung values. So I think yun yung kailangan nating idagdag pa sa ating operations. This coming September 3, 2026, let's join PALSCON National Conference.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you, Sir Adrian. How about you, Sir Jay?
I believe that today we know that we create a lot of decisions, and we know that whatever decisions we create for our organizations will be the future of our organization. So if you want to let our organizations be better, you join the PALSCON conference, so that you start creating better decisions today. Kasi that will forecast na magiging better yung organization natin in the future. So that's the premise or the assumption that we have.
And after all, one PALSCON tayo ngayon, diba? So we are realigning
Yeah.
lahat ng ways of doing business because we are one PALSCON.
One PALSCON.
Wow, what an exciting, interesting, and nakakakilig na session ngayong or episode that we have right now dito sa PALSCON Speaks, no? So thank you so much, Sir Jay and Sir Adrian, for guesting dito sa ating podcast. Today's discussion gave us an exciting preview of what lies ahead for the 16th PALSCON National Conference. More than just an annual gathering, the conference serves as a platform for learning, collaboration, innovation, and meaningful conversations that help shape the future of our industry. As workforce challenges continue to evolve, opportunities also emerge for organizations that are willing to adapt, learn, and lead. On behalf of PALSCON, we invite all our members, partners, stakeholders, and industry leaders to join us at the 16th PALSCON National Conference on September 3, 2026 at SMX Convention Center, Pasay City. Don't miss this opportunity to gain valuable insights, connect with fellow professionals, and be part of the conversations that will help shape the future of work and service contracting in the Philippines. Thank you once again to our guests, Mr. Adrian Flores and Mr. JR D. Santa Ana, for joining us today. And thank you everyone for watching and listening. We would like to thank our sponsors as well for this episode: 7 a.m. Production, Executive Genesis Services Incorporated, and OneSource General Solutions Incorporated. This has been PALSCON Speaks, the podcast. Don't forget to follow PALSCON on our official social media platforms for more discussions, updates, and insights on the future of work and employment in the Philippines. See you in our next episode, and good day to everyone.
Every leader is making workforce decisions. The real question is not whether you will make them, it is whether they are solving today's challenges or quietly creating tomorrow's problems. In a world where the future is increasingly uncertain, there are no easy answers, only better questions and better decisions. That is why we have designed this year's 16th PALSCON National Conference and first Philippine HR Expo around the theme, Navigating Workforce Decisions in the Unknown.
I am Jay, the chairperson of the National Conference, and I warmly invite you to join us on September 3, 2026 at the SMX Convention Center. See you at PALSCON 2026. Bring your team, and let's make better decisions together.
Welcome to the pulse of our industry. PALSCON Speaks. Service contracting stories start today.
People, policy,
Practice. Leading the professional way. Building the standard with every single stride. Integrity is flowing like a rising tide. We bridge the gap where the workforce meets the aim. PALSCON is the name. The leading voice for the industry.